Welcome to the BXG Podcast, the podcast where pop culture and nerd culture meet.
You think it's just going to be barbecue sauce?
Because if you actually read those books, it's just gobbledygook.
I really think clothes should be mandatory.
Speaking of Star Wars,
Captain America.
trailer reaction video. Welcome back to a BXG production trailer reaction for Inside.
Dave.
No. A film starring Willem Dafoe. Inside tells the story of Nemo, an art thief trapped in New York penthouse after his heist doesn't go as planned. I know you're a big heist guy.
Like this already.
Yeah, locked inside with nothing but priceless works of art, he must use all his cunning and invention to survive. Starring Willem Dafoe. I'll be honest, I don't really know anything. I just picked this because the trailer thumbnail looks creepy.
Yeah.
And I like Willem Dafoe.
That's all you need.
When he's like a little bit unhinged, which is
isn't he just always a little I was like, he's a little unhinged all the time.
Yeah. I mean, not so much when he was a detective in American Psycho, but yeah, but for the most part, he's a little.
You like Huey Lewis in the News?
He's a little too black sounding for me.
Teach their own.
All right. I have the IGN movie trailer here. 2 minutes and 14 seconds.
Of love.
Yeah,
all right.
Tip to be square.
Same.
Tip to be square. All right. 3, 2, 1, giddy up.
Focus Features, a Comcast company.
Did you have a no, never mind.
Number one, go.
Rockin' Monkey.
Okay, you got 7 minutes. Stay focused. The art in here is worth millions. Proceed to step 2.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no, run.
It won't open. Sorry, man.
You're on your own, kid. You always have
You
been.
know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Come in, number 3.
Oh, it's gonna get super hot in there.
Number 3, come in.
Nelly style.
Ooh.
Sucking down the ice.
Help me! Get me out of here!
Go to Tompkins Square Park. Look for a guy named Danny. See? Do that for me. Tell him I'm stuck here.
Oh, the fish.
Nobody here but us pigeons.
Oh god, that creeped me out.
Nobody here but us
Trying to
pigeons.
set you free.
Oh, so weird.
When I was a kid, my teacher asked what I would save from my house if it were on fire. I answered my sketchbook, my AC/DC album,
Nice.
and my cat Groucho. I didn't mention my parents or my sister. Does that make me a bad person?
There should be a Van Gogh in here,
Cats die,
just because he played him.
music
To be a little
fails,
sneaky Easter egg.
but art is for keeps.
Only in theaters March 10th. That made me extremely anxious.
Yeah,
Extremely anxious.
when he does where he's eating the fish out of the fish tank, that's next level stuff. That ain't for eating kids.
I find films where the plot line is very much man versus himself in these sort of dire survival circumstances to be very unsettling to me. And
Yeah,
I think just because, you know, I like my alone time, or I like having time to myself to decompress and things like that. But I don't know that I could have it for like really long extended periods of time. And it appears as though he very much becomes a prisoner in in this penthouse that he's trying to steal from. And I feel like the biggest conflict becomes where your mind is your own prison. And like I said, with Willem Dafoe, he plays a guy who's really unhinged very well, very, very well. And so I think this is a really good role for him, obviously, but it just, to me, it made me very anxious, like the whole thing.
But this is the thing. If I'm ever asked to do a heist, God willing, I am someday, bring in my AirPods and my phone. So I have music if something like this happens, or podcast, and download a bunch of podcasts, download at least 3 days worth of podcasts, including the BXG back catalog for all that listening and all the music, because I got to be ready for something like that. Can't be in my own head. That would be bad. That would be real bad.
Yeah.
Bring your AirPods, kids.
Somebody, I saw something somewhere. I saw something somewhere recently where somebody said that the scariest thing is being alone with their own thoughts. It's like, well, that's probably not the words of a mentally stable person.
It's also that thing too, where like you can't go to bed. You're like, let me go to bed early so I can just lay awake thinking of all the mistakes I've ever made.
Yeah, sure. And all the ones that I will make the next day. Yeah.
So that's this movie, apparently.
It's just you and me.
Like,
now,
I'm like
Mr.
sweaty
Pigeon.
from it. Yeah.
It's just us up here. That was a bad.
And he throws up on the
like Cockney or something. Yeah. So March in theaters. March. This wasn't an A20. This looks like it would be an A24 thing, but I don't think it was.
Focus Features.
Okay.
Which is like A24 before A24.
Yeah. Well, I give it an A 24 times. If you enjoyed our trailer reaction to Inside, which is a film coming in March of 2023 that looks like it would make me extremely anxious, please leave us a like, subscribe, and share. And if we did our job well, go ahead and ring that bell. Like you're trapped in a penthouse and you need to get the fuck out of there as soon as possible.
You need to get out of here.
Take care. Thanks for excuse me. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And tell your mothers.